Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today is a napkin DIY video. Now, I have done so many of these, and yet I still have a ton of napkins. So anyways, I said back in June/July that I was gonna do a no buy July, and when I did that, I was gonna do some sort of giveaway. Now, I'm a little late to the party, but I wanted to give away a ton of napkins. So I'm just gonna choose one winner. Make sure you watch the video all the way through so you can see what you'd have to put in the comments below so you can enter the giveaway. And then I'll probably just pick the giveaway winner in a couple days. But every time I do a giveaway on YouTube, there is some kind of scam or scammer. So if it is not my actual Kristen K with the little check mark next to it, and if I have not posted it on my community tab, I also do like a pinned comment so you guys are able to see that as well. It is not me, so keep that in mind. Yeah, and in the next couple days I will just choose a winner. But I mean, I have so many napkins. I have these ones, I have these ones I'm going to throw in there. I haven't even opened these yet, but why not throw them in the giveaway? And I have this entire bag full of napkins. I'm also going to be giving away some of the ones that I used in this video as well. So anyways, yes, make sure you watch through the video to see what you have to put in the comments below to enter the giveaway. And that is it. Let's jump into fall napkin DIYs. First DIY, I'm using this ceramic vase. I was lucky enough to grab this while it was still $1.25 at my Dollar Tree. It did have a red sticker on the bottom, so I know that it's going up in price. But regardless of the price, I'm going to go ahead and add this napkin. I do take the plies off. I just didn't show it through the whole video, but because you will eventually see some of that. But it gets kind of repetitive when you do a napkin video just because you are kind of doing very similar things to each and every object. Now, I am using the Elmers glue stick method, I like to call it, because I use this for absolutely anything and everything. I did try the iron-on hack, and you're going to see why I just love this method so much better, but it does seem to get all of the wrinkles out. I love this versus Mod Podge, and I did end up using that too, and you're going to see that I just do not have a love for that as well. So Elmer's glue stick all the way. Just using this mini sander, which I absolutely love, just to get the excess napkin off of the top and the bottom of the vase. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some greenery and some florals. I love this boxwood from Walmart. It is just one of my favorites. I use it year after year. And then I'm just adding some other florals in. I did pick up some of these florals from Michael's, and they're only 99 cents when they're on sale. I think honestly they're always on sale, but it always has a sale sign, regular price $1.99, which I honestly have never seen them actually $1.99. But I love the way this turned out. I think this is such a fun piece using a napkin. Picked up these mini wood sign cutting boards from Dollar General last year after fall season, and they were only 10 cents. I got them for 90% off, which is amazing. I'm using this Decoupage, which is pretty much like Mod Podge, and of course, I had to drop the entire container right into the Mod Podge. This is why it just does not work for me. I just don't love using this stuff, but I did buy this. I honestly cannot remember. I think it was to seal something, and that was honestly the only reason why I picked it up. But I'm going to be using these two napkins. I love the sunflower one, and I love the other one as well, but we're going to start with the sunflower one. I am going to go ahead and use this iron-on method, and it worked pretty well with these ones. I did use it for larger projects, and it was just not working out to my favor, but I mean, honestly, it's not too bad. I just prefer that Elmer's glue stick method. One, it's faster, and then I can just hit the blow dryer to it and it will dry within a few minutes without having just to take some extra steps. And I will tell you what, I have done napkin videos for the past few years. I want to say 3 or 4 years now, possibly, and all of my items that I have kept are still intact. The napkin is not peeling in any sort of way. I tell you what, that glue stick is amazing. Now for this napkin, I don't really know where I've picked up all of my napkins. These are just ones I've had for the past few years. I haven't bought any new ones. I love going to flea markets and Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I picked up some, Hobby Lobby, just whatever is on sale after that fall season or Christmas or whatever I'm working with napkins. I love picking them up for super cheap and inexpensive. So for this one, I decided to go ahead and wrap some twine around the bottom of it and just add this sunflower that was from Hobby Lobby. Now for this one, I am just going to go ahead and tie a twine bow. They're just super easy to make. I just wrap them around my fingers and then tie a piece of twine in the center. And then there you have it, these really cute pieces. I'm also going to show you guys what my entire tier tray looks like, because it's kind of what I made some of these items for. These after the fall season at Dollar General as well, and they were also 10 cents, normally $1, which they are still $1 this year, and I find that amazing because so many people are saying everything is going up in price, but I am still so happy to see that Dollar General still has $1 items, because some of the stuff that's really all it's worth is $1, maybe not even that, so $1 is even pushing it on some of these items. I love this truck napkin, and I want to say this one came from Dollar General a few years ago. I could be wrong, but I love this, and this truck is going to fit perfect. I'm not into the red trucks like I used to be, or any sort of truck, but when it comes to fall, it just fits right. Like, I need all the trucks during the fall time. This napkin, I should have known. It already had a crease in it from how it was in the tote that I had them all in. So I tried to kind of push that out, and that did not go away. And of course, I'm taking the blow dryer to this so it dries a lot quicker and I am able to sand all of the edges down. I did just always cut around this and then take my little mini sander. I actually had a friend give this to me, and I was so excited because I've seen people use these and never had my own. I am so frugal when it comes to grabbing any sort of craft supply, just because I use the same ones over and over again. I added those bows back because they're super cute and threw those in my tier tray. This is what the whole tier tray looks like when it is done. I think this is so pretty, and I actually got this tier tray from a yard sale for only $4, and it was brand new. I grabbed 2 of these pumpkins. They aren't exactly the same, but pretty dang close. I'm using that Mod Podge and that iron-on method, and it just did not work for these pumpkins. I'm not sure if it was the wood, if it was me. It was definitely probably me, but I just added some Mod Podge, and then I put my napkins over the top and then ironed them, and they ended up starting to bubble up, especially the one with the flannel or like the checkered print. This one just was not staying on the pumpkin at all. So like I said, glue stick method all the way, but I love these ones, and I really wanted to find something that would cover this entire pumpkin. And then I did remove all the plies I needed to with the napkin and just started ironing them on. Not gonna lie, I think that honestly sanding the napkin off is probably one of my favorite parts. Now this is the one that just started kind of bubbling up, and I was like, you know what, like I can't tear this apart without having to sand everything down, so we're just gonna see what it looks like once I add all the embellishments. So this grateful came from Hobby Lobby in a pack, and then the leaf came from Dollar General for only $1, but it was from last year or the previous year, I cannot remember. This blessed was in the same pack as that grateful, and then just adding another one of those leaves, only $1 at Dollar General. I have not seen them this year, so I don't know if they are going to have them or not. Mine was still getting all of their fall decor out, so maybe they'll have them, maybe they won't, but overall, I think these turned out so good. I just will not be using the iron-on method when it comes to napkins. It is just not for me. On to this sign, Pumpkin Kisses, Harvest Wishes. I despise all of these sayings like that when it comes to fall time. I'm going to go ahead and paint this white so I can add the napkin to it, so you won't be able to see anything behind the napkin using my glue stick. This is actually one of my favorite napkins, and this was from Dollar General a couple years ago, but I love using this pretty much any chance that I can. So now I'm going to sand it down, and then I just went ahead and added some puffy paint to the top. I love using this stuff. This is probably some of my favorite faux whipped cream. This is just so fun to do. I usually do this around Christmas time, sometimes in the fall time. And then I just went ahead and I wanted to add sprinkles, and I thought I had some fall sprinkles, and then when I started doing this, I could not find them. They were not where I thought. So I just went ahead and used some other puffy paint and just kind of dotted it to look like sprinkles, although real sprinkles would have looked a million times better, but if you kind of got to use what you have. So that's just where I decided on that it's like, okay, it's too late. It's way too late. I can't add sprinkles. We'll add what I have. Now this one, I actually shared this with my thrift video, and I just kind of like throwing things out there because I do a ton of different DIY videos, but I always end up kind of using similar items. So I'll use thrift items in certain videos, and then I will also add Dollar Tree or Dollar General or Hobby Lobby or just all sorts. So it's kind of just a good mixture, and I just kind of title everything depending on what I use more of in what store, and that's just kind of how it works. But this sign is from Dollar General, and then this napkin I have had forever, so I'm not really sure this is from, possibly Dollar General a few years ago. And then of course we're going to go ahead and cut it out, sand it, and then I did have this really cute wood piece from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and painted that in the nutmeg brown color, and this is just some apple barrel acrylic paint. And then I'm going to glue that onto the sign I just made. I just went ahead and also added a truck right to the center of the sign, but I figured I wasn't done yet, and I wanted to go ahead and use a thrifted sign so this would be able to stand up and actually be a decor piece. This sign was from a yard sale for 25 cents, and I'm going to go ahead and paint it in the color moss. Now, before the video ends, I do just want to say, if you want to enter the giveaway for the napkins, now, you don't have to. It's not going to hurt my feelings, but if you want some new napkins for your craft stash, make sure to enter the giveaway. You just comment a leaf or a pumpkin in the comments below, and that will just enter you into the giveaway. That's all you got to do, and then in the next few days, I will announce it on my community tab, and also I will pin it in the comments below so you guys can check that out. And I think that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. Till then, I will see you in the next one. Bye!